To be or not to be? That is the question.
Actually, the question is, what is your name? And your age? Oh, and where do you live?
What?
They're the questions in the census.
The census? But I'm in the middle of a very serious soliloquy.
Yeah, well, the census is a very serious survey, so get answering.
All right, fine. I'll fill it out, all right?
Yep, every 5 years, everyone in Australia has to stop what they're doing and fill out the census. They've been happening all around the world for a really long time, and basically they're a way for governments to keep track of who they're governing, by literally counting the number of people in the country and at the same time getting a bit of information about who those people are and what they do. The first Australian national census was back in 1911. Back then, field officers from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, or ABS, travelled by horse, cart and bicycle to collect everyone's information. Oh, unless you were First Nations, then you weren't counted in the census until 1971.
June the 30th is Census Day. Census makes sense.
Each census, the ABS adds or changes questions to better reflect what's going on in Australia. In the past, that's included more questions about where people's family come from.
Denmark.
As well as questions related to your health.
Well, it's better than Yorick's.
And what you do for work, how you get to work and how much you earn.
I'm a prince, you fool.
All of this info helps paint a picture of Australian society. For example, the 2016 census showed us that about a quarter of Australians were born overseas. And in 2021, it showed that most Aussies live in a capital city. The census is also really important because it helps the government make decisions about what Australia needs now and might need in the future. For example, it can tell us if there are areas that might need more schools or better access to healthcare. And that's why a lot of people have been calling for a question to be added to the next census about sexual orientation and gender identity.
This isn't unique to Australia at the moment, and the United Kingdom and New Zealand already have these questions in the census.
At first, the government said a question about gender and sexuality would be too divisive. It's now decided the questions will be included.
LGBTIQ plus Australians matter and they will count in the 2026 census.
I'm the child of an immigrant, an Italian immigrant, and I really like the fact that our census tells me that half the country of people like me was either born overseas or have a parent who's born overseas. But that's also true for the gay and lesbian community, for example. They want to say, hey, my family has 2 mums. We want to say how many families around this country have 2 mums. This is just about us better understanding ourselves and actually recognising that we're really a diverse country, and that's actually one of the best things about this country.
It probably won't be the only new question added to the census. The ABS is looking at more detailed questions around First Nations language groups, as well as questions to find out why people might have moved in the past 12 months. And many hope that this will give us an even more detailed look at who Australia is.
All right, there you go. Your census is done. Now can I please return to my soliloquy?
Yes, get on with it.
To be or not to be? Wait, what was the question?